Pantukan National High School offers the following program. For junior high school, special science class, special program for sports. For senior high school, academic track, accountancy, business and management, special program for sports. Science, technology, engineering and mathematics, technical, vocational livelihood, agriculture, fishery arts, home economics, industrial arts, information and communication technologies. Enroll now at Pantukan National High School and be part of a bigger family of learning. A great place for education. A great place to be. Hashtag PNHS Dasi. Danihon atong estudyante i-enroll gayon. Ali, tara, eskwela na ta.
Sana lahat makapagtapos. Isang munting hiling naming mga mag-aaral. Sana. Ngunit, baka dahil sa pandemya ang ating pinagdadaanan, kami ay takot. Takot na baka ito'y hindi na makakamtan. Baka dahil sa pandemya ang ating pinagdadaanan, ang pagtatapos na aming inaasahan, ito pa kaya may sasakatuparan? Sa likod ng hirap at sakripisyo ng isa't isa, naway marinig ang hiling ng bawat isa. May mga pintuan man na panandali ang nagsara. Naway marinig ang hiling. May mga bagong bintana namang magbubukas. May mga pintuan man na upang may pagpatuloy ang hinahangad natin na magandang bukas. May mga bagong bintana namang muling bubuhayin ang aming hangarin. Isa sa katuparan ang minimithing pangarap para sa isang maliwanag na hinaharap. Isa sa katuparan ang minimithing pangarap para sa isang maliwanag na hinaharap.
A shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can't shake awake, 'cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. The sun is up and the colors blinding. Take a world and redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind, you'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light, let it burn so bright, reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide, you're electrified. When the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. I see it in your eyes. You believe that lie, that you need to hide your face.
Ngayong Hulyo, buong pusong ipinagmamalaking inihandog ng Pantukan National High School Integrated Senior High School at Senyora Production. Ang inaasahang pagtatapos ng taon.
God be with you and Be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Napatunayan natin na ang edukasyon ay maaaring magpatuloy anumang oras at saan man, kahit na sa pandemic na nagbabanta sa atin.
Everyone, my warmest congratulations. Looking forward to another great year ahead of us.
May you continue to strive harder in order to achieve your dreams and become future leaders of our society.
164 na mga lalaki at 177 na mga babae.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Pag-asa, abilidad, pag-asa, ninanais, abilidad, pag-asa, determinasyon, edukasyon, mithiin, yaman, at hikain. Sa likod ng pandemya, sisibol ang bagong umaga. Dala ay pag-asa na maghahatid ng tuwa sa bawat isa. Ang dating sana, ngayon matutupad na. Sama-samang ipapasa. Sama-samang papasa. Sabay-sabay, isasablay. Sabay-sabay, maglalakbay. Tungo sa inaasam na pagtatapos. Ang makapagtapos. Pantukan National High School, Integrated Senior High School, Ika-IV na Palatuntunang Pagtatapos. Pantukan National High School.
Ang pambansang mataas na paaralan ng Pantukan bilang isang institusyon ay naging larawan ng katatagan at kalidad. Sa loob ng mahabang panahon, ito ay nagsilbing tulay at ilaw ng kabataan na nagnais malinang ang isip at puso. Hindi na rin mabilang ang mga pangarap na nabuo sa loob ng kanyang kalinga at pag-aaruga. May mga pagkakataong sinubok ang institusyon mula sa pagbangon sa ikalawang digmaan, martial law at ang pandemyang COVID-19 na nagpabago sa uri ng pagtuturo at pagkatuto. Ngunit isa lang ang nananatiling totoo, na ito ay palaging magiging tahanan ng inklusibong edukasyon, pag-asa, mithiin at tagumpay ng bawat kabataan.
Isang maalab na pagbati. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Mga kaibigan, tuloy ang buhay at pag-asa. Ang pagtatapos sa antas ng sekundarya ay hudyat ng isa na namang bagong kabanata sa buhay ng isang mag-aaral. Masaya Dahil sa wakas, makikita na rin ang bunga ng paghihirap at pagsisikap sa pag-aaral, lalong-lalo na sadyang napakaiba ng naging karanasan ng mga mag-aaral sa panahong ito dahil sa makabagong normal na dulot ng malawakang pandemya. Muli, isa na namang pangkat na magsisipagtapos ang nagsisilbing buhay na patunay na kaya nating isulong ang kalidad ng edukasyon kahit sa gitna ng malawakang krisis pangkalusugan na kasalukuyan ating hinaharap. Kaya naman, angkop ang ating paksa ngayong taon na kalidad na edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Tunghayan natin ang isa na namang kapanapanabik na programa na aming inihanda upang magbigay kilala at ipagdiwang ang bunga ng mahabang panahong pagsusunog ng kilay ng ating mag-aaral. At ito na nga ang araw na kanilang minimithi, ang pagtatapos sa senior high school.
ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, ewas ang silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng warhabit pagsingka, buhay langit sa piling ko. Ang ligaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Hindi sa langit mo pangako sa akin, ako nakakit na kita'y mahalin, at hindi sa ako'y kahit anong lagim, ako ngiling ang sambahin, aakit ako na ika'y mabalas, nakapako sa krus, inahamak-hamak, aakit ng iyong katawang may sugat, tinanggap mong kamatayan, libag, nakita ko ng iyong pag-ibig, kaya't mahal kita, kahit walang langit, kahit walang apoy, sa'yo'y manginginig. Huwag nang mag-abala upang ibigin ka, pagkat kung pag-asa'y wala lamang balang, walang mababagong mahal pa rin kita. Dapat di oro yutang saan, may bulawang may pagtupad, yuta mong nagmadagayao, mga anak mong mahigugmaon.
Balik dun sa bayanihan, iumusap ang naghiusap, sa tinuhang may mabiyaan, sa pagkinabangan may kalambuan.
Dapat di oro, mahandi mo nakasita, kita sa magpupusan. Dapat di oro, tuburan sa pagdao, sa damang may kapapos karoon. Ang kaanya mong mga kaibigan, nalagsakan
maligayaan, mga anak mong mahigugmao.
Ibalik mo sa bayani, ipungot sa panaghiusa, sa timuhang may mabiyak at sa pagtigamang may kalambuan. Davao de Oro, kanino kita, araw ng lahanan. Davao de Oro, magunawan sa paraiso, sa nakita sa Davao de Oro. Ang kaanyang mong pag-ibigan, alam sa usa, kahit asan, kabutihan sa lupa't kisaliman, bunga sa kadagayan. Davao de Oro, kanino kita, araw ng lahanan. Davao de Oro, magunawan sa paraiso, sa nakita sa Davao de Oro. Davao de Oro, Davao de Oro, dagat tugyutan, muling lulawan. Davao de Oro, Davao de Oro, dagat tugyutan, muling
Isang malugod na pagbati. Mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Sa aming mga natatanging panauhin, tagapamanihala ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon. Rehiyon 11, Direktor Alan G. Farnazo, SESO4. Tagapamanihalang pansangay ng Davao de Oro, Eufemia Gamutin, SESO5. Tagapamanihalang pandistrito ng Pantukan North, Dr. Florlinda G. Denopul, mga miyembro ng Local School Board sa pamumuno ng ating butihing Alkalde Mayor, Honorable Roberto M. Yugo, sa kagalang-galang na punong guro, Ginang Imalinda B. Renalan, butihin at masipag na katuwang ng Senior High School, Ginang Shelo Hazelan F. Bayani, mahal naming mga guro, mga magulang, mga kaibigan, salamat sa inyong mainit na pagtangkilik sa ika-4 na pagtatapos at palatuntunan na ito ng pambansang mataas na paaralan ng Pantukan Integrated Senior High School. Isang mapagpala at magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Ang panulang taong 2020 at 2021 ay isa sa hindi makalilimutang yugto ng sektor ng edukasyon. Nagtatapwat, tumatak na rin sa kasaysayan ng sangkatauhan. Ang hangad ng leader ng bansa na mga bumubuo sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at mga sangay nito. Bawat guro, mga magulang at mag-aaral ay ang adhikaing magpatuloy at mapalaganap ang kaalaman sa gitna ng malawakang pandemya. Ang kabuuang panuroang taon na ito, may tuturing na natatangi sa yugto ng buhay ng mag-aaral, mga guro, at pamunuan ng paaralan, sapagkat naipagpatuloy ang edukasyon o pag-aaral sa hindi madaling paraan. Matinding sakripisyo at pasensya ang dulot ng pandemya sa ating lahat. Ngunit, sadyang ang tao ay pinagpala ng karunungan mula sa buong may kapal. Hindi may pagkakaila na tayo'y binalot ng takot at pangamba at naging palaisipan sa atin kung paano bumangon, magsimula at magpatuloy. Napakahalaga sa atin ang bawat oras na dumaraan para maisakatuparan ang lahat ng ninanais natin sa buhay. Hindi po pwedeng pag-aksayahan ang bawat oportunidad. Malamang, hindi naging madali, pero kinakailangan nating maging matapang, buo ang loob na harapin ang pagbabago para tayo'y hindi mabigo at mapag-iwanan ng panahon. At sa wakas, sa kabila ng sakripisyo, pagsisikap at determinasyon. Lahat ay ating matagumpay na nalagpasan. Sa lahat ng mga taong nanunood, lalo na sa mga kapwa ko magsisipagtapos, magpatuloy tayo at laging pakakatandaan na meron tayong dahilan para magpatuloy at lumaban. Walang anumang bagay o krisis sa buhay ang makakatinag sa mga pangarap at prinsipyo natin sa buhay. Magandang araw at matagumpay na laban po sa ating lahat.
Agalang-galang na tagapamanihalang pansangay, sangay ng Davao de Oro, Eufemia T. Gamutin, CISO 5, bilang punong guro ng mataas na paaralan ng Pantukan, ikinararangal ko pong iharap sa inyo ang 51 mula sa Accountancy, Business and Management, 88 mula sa Humanities and Social Sciences, 45 mula sa Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics, 43 mula sa Agri-Fishery Arts, 22 mula sa Industrial Arts, 25 mula sa Home Economics, at 67 mula sa Information and Communications Technology. 164 na mga lalaki at 177 na mga babae na may kabuuan na 341 na mag-aaral na magsisipagtapos sa academic at technical vocational livelihood tracks ng Departamento ng Senior High School ng Pambansang Mataas sa Paaralan ng Pantukan sa panuruang taon 2020 hanggang 2021. Kasiya-siya po nilang natupad ang mga kinakailangan sa pagtatapos ng kurikulum pang-sekundarya na itinakda ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, Republika ng Pilipinas. Kaya, hinihiling ko po ang pagpapatunay at pagpapatibay ng kanilang pagtatapos.
My courtesies to the Provincial Governor of Davao de Oro, Honorable J.B. Tyrone L. Uy, Honorable Vice Governor Maria Carmen Zamora, members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, representatives of congressional districts, Honorable Ruel Peter Gonzaga of District 2, Honorable Manuel Zamora of District 1, municipal mayors, barangay officials, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Davao de Oro, Dr. Romel R. Handayan, Chief of the School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Ruben Riponte, OIC Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. Arlene Lim, Education Program Supervisors, District Heads, School Heads of both elementary and secondary schools, public and private, teachers, ALS implementers, parents, graduates, friends, greetings to everyone on this momentous celebration of success. This year's batch of graduates and completers, I believe, is a unique batch of being a group of successful students who victoriously braved the storm brought about by the threats of COVID-19. The country was spared from SARS in 2002 to 2003, from MERS in 2012, but COVID-19 affected all walks of life since early 2020. Our graduates and completers might even have been in crossroads on whether to finish school or wait for the next school year for a lot of different reasons. School year 2020-2021 is a unique year of schooling. For the first time in the history of Philippine education, that the use of different learning modalities have to be massively employed just to make sure that the department continuously delivers education services to its clientele. The Schools Division of Davao de Oro is indeed blessed, for despite the challenges ushered in by the pandemic, its schools and learning centers undoubtedly stood by its mantra of providing quality education services. Sa gitna ng hamong dulot ng pandemya, pinatatag at pinaigting panglalo ng buong sangay ng kagawaran ng edukasyon ng Davao de Oro ang pagbibigay serbisyo sa mga kabataan nito. Hindi matatawaran ng kahit sino ang pagkakabuklod-buklod ng iba't ibang ahensya ng pamahalaan at iba't ibang sektor ng lipunan sa pagtataguyod ng walang puknat na pagdaloy ng serbisyo para sa bawat mag-aaral. Hindi rin nilulubayan ng ating mga kaguruan ang pagsusubaybay sa mga mag-aaral upang masisiguro na ang bawat isa ay nakatatanggap at nakasusumite ng kani-kanilang learning modules at mga kinakailangan upang mabigyan sila ng karapat-dapat na marka. Amidst the challenges brought about by the pandemic, the Department of Education, led by the Honorable Secretary Leonor Martules Briones, manifested resiliency in its own way. With a batch of graduates and completers we have this year, we yield them to the next level of further learning. It is with joy that I congratulate each one of them with their parents, teachers, and school heads who have worked together and blended their efforts into a fabric of success for each of our students. We have been into very difficult situations for varied reasons, but we all experienced God's protection in everything that we went through. This shall also propel us to continue kindling the enthusiasm within us to do better each day, raising the bar of excellence in the way we do things, and hold on to the inspiration that we could still be the best of what we can be. May our graduates and completers genuinely share the vision of government on good governance, that as they go through further learning and eventually to the world of work, may each one of them become responsible contributors to the country's development and actively take part in making the Philippines a nation of economic stability, resiliency, and most of all, a nation that deserves the promises of the Almighty God. It is also with sincere appreciation as we acknowledge the immeasurable and unconditional support of the provincial, municipal, and barangay local government units, as well as the offices of the 2 congressional districts of the province of Davao de Oro. The school year that has just ended wouldn't have been this productive and fruitful without their solicitousness and assistance that effectively scaffolded school and office operations. Indeed, healing as one has been a real-life experience for all of us. To our education key players of the Department of Education, with the Regional Director, Dr. Alan G. Parnaso, on the helm, and as we respectively hold fast to the oars of the vessel we are all in, let us, in unison, row the boat safely ashore each year. Psalm 127, verse 1 says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchmen stand guard in vain. Let us, therefore, continuously seek what pleases the Lord, for unless the Lord blesses, our labor would be in vain. To everyone, my warmest congratulations. Looking forward to another great year ahead of us.
Mga kaibigan, ikinalulugod ko pong ihahandog sa inyo ang mga nagsisipagtapos na nagkamit ng may karangalan sa pangunguna ni Jimuel Coming, may mataas na karangalan. Ernest Grace Aliviado, may karangalan. Jimershai Ang, may karangalan. Monica Araneta, may karangalan. Rica May Ardimer, may karangalan. Brian Banyados, may karangalan. Jessa Grace Batitin, may karangalan. Mark Darren Beriber, may karangalan. Madeline Bungo, may karangalan. Kayla Campo, may karangalan. Julia Cañete, may karangalan. Jervin Marie Cassia, may karangalan. Ella Andrea Castre, may karangalan. Cristel Jessery Cordova, may karangalan. Vic Anilin Coronel, may karangalan. Raniela Duterte, may karangalan. Mark Lloyd Impas, may karangalan. Charles Vincent Flores, may karangalan. Ryan Angelo Forbes, may karangalan. Christina Cassandra Gacad, may karangalan. Princess Tony Garay, may karangalan. Stephanie Gascon, may karangalan. Lady Lynn Gayangan, may karangalan. Faith Eliza Himpiso, may karangalan. Kay Angela Hilamon, may karangalan. Leon Hilamon, may karangalan. Jonafe Jean Hilay, may karangalan. Chanver Lapus, may karangalan. Shena Fe Leonardo, may karangalan. Christina Cassandra Lonzaga, may karangalan. Mahalin Makusang, may karangalan. Sheila Maduyag, may karangalan. Jafar Magundakan, may karangalan. Kenji Mamales, may karangalan. Bonamay Manlunas, may karangalan. Jana Ivis Maramento, may karangalan. Kenneth Bihio, may karangalan. Rona Fe Mercampo, may karangalan. Monday May Miguel, may karangalan. Louis Flor Miskinan, may karangalan. Cristina Mumblanco, may karangalan. Melanie Montano, may karangalan. Carlos Miguel Nacelia, may karangalan. Charlotte Paglumutan, may karangalan. Lawrence Claire Palumata, may karangalan. John Lloyd Pama, may karangalan. Lance Christopher Pansoy, may karangalan. Abigail Pilapil, may karangalan. Stacy Nani Plazos, may karangalan. Carl John Rimutin, may karangalan. Joanna Chris Renegado, may karangalan. Hazel Ann Saludin, may karangalan. Lee Marcos Salva, may karangalan. Kent Romel Cifuentes, may karangalan. Jendril Tambal, may karangalan. Maxine Tiquillo, may karangalan. Bless Grace Tugunon, may karangalan. Irish May Tugunon, may karangalan. Ailet Valiente, may karangalan. At Abigail Joy Villaseñor, may karangalan. Mga nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Accountancy and Business Management, pangkat Pandita. Gurong Tagapayo, Ginang Marife B. Kapilitan. J.V. Antipuesto, Ayan Dave Bunjibon, Jantim Bustamante, Ronald Kasiknan, Carl Cordova, Rodian de Lima, Mark Anthony Digal, Fernando Elizer Jr., Daniel John Flores, Rasdi Gadongan, Kit James Galing, Kermit Batwa Ganap, Christopher Ikishima, Mark Louis Hadrake, Edil Frank Jaime, Herbert Niel Liquido, John Andre Leite, Mark Stephen Lintuan, Vince Palacio, Kevin J. Pardillo, Arcani Angelo Tibas, Michael Vance Ibanez, Rochelle Adlawan, Michelle Batanga, Samantha Andrea Book, Kimberly Kanyamo, Catherine Kate Candilada, Melody Canillas, Cariel Altea Corbilla, Sheila Jane Fabay, Marks Nicole Garcia, Corina Lanutan, Vivienne Kyle Miel, Elanica Navarro, Judy Ann Nazareno, Kayla Udak, Honey Rose Umpoy, Erica Rose Paklibar, Rosalie Joy Palangat, Judeline Puras, Leia May Suico, John Marvy Tagalog, Kiana Madel Tauto. Mga nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Humanities and Social Sciences, pangkat Dumatos, Gurong Tagapayo, Binibining Divina A. Baklag, Abdul Baset Ahmad, Aljun Anwada, Ali Imran Baginsudon, Kyle Brian Ginoo, Jason Ligon, Anthony Madagmit, Gerson Maniquez Jr., J. Mark Kibuen, William James Sahulan, Angelo Satur, April Joyce Agaludod, Hajar Ampatuan, Jessel Iyo, Florence Gay Frando, Justin Casey Jimena, Fadea Candog, Eliza May Litihio, Ebtizam Lucaberte, Dainagin Mabandos, Rovelyn Macapanas, Joanna Ann Magallanes, Carla K. Mahinay, Maria Jessa Panyares, Lovely Marie Patenyo, Lislyn Pinuti, Maria Aliana Porazo, Rosemary Sanico, Jallery Ann Sinado, Ira Jean Tante, at Jaya Tipan. Mga nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Humanities and Social Sciences, Pangkat Indarapatra. Gurong Tagapayo, Binibining Lenny May T. Barbarona. Clifford Geb Baltasar, Jade Mansur Damuli, Bernardo de Secan Bulusan, J. Louis Ligal, Von Ryan Lubiros, Marvin Makadildig, Prince Kent Navarro, Hershey Mary Balante, Shaidal Bustamante, Jenna May Cabeza, Karil Jane Cavalida, Casey Jean Dapayan, Ronaline May Delfin, Rhea Carla Doctora, Jenaline Gansil, Jeya Inte, Rosel Ligod, Crystal May Manikis, Jane Irene Mipange, Ivy Joyce Ortega, Hannah Flora May Palencia, Giselle May Parella, Alea Shane Pinuti, Christine May Kibuen, Hazel Jane Solano, Gracelyn Sosas, Maria Jolly May Tixon, Fiven May Timplaza, at Christy Joyce Turuba. Nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Humanities and Social Sciences, Pangkat Roma Pichara, Lawaan Annex. Gurong Tagapayo, Dennis B. Lagura, Mark Lawrence Arellano, Janil Bulacan, J. Magcantara, John Rex Sapini, Jimar Suico, Gretel May Cabanyero, Chelu May Canata, Niz Cardona, Christy Lumo, at April Jane Pallier. Nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Humanities and Social Sciences, Pangkat Sandawa, Buringot Annex. Gurong Tagapayo, Binibining Sheila May E. Tirante, Akira Didumo, Rodel Giao, Raymark Ohendras, Oding Taher, Vilma Chris Lehes, Reka Mahumok, Ricky May Montes, Judeline Odarve, Aslea Pangkatan, Umayra Pangkatan, Miriam Shega, Nezel Sunag. Mga nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics, Pangkat Mantires. Gurong Tagapayo, Ginang Christine Jundi L. Corsiga, Edward Avila, Van Ervix Busalia, Mark Theody Casas, Rogelio Ingbino, Miguel Lawrence Mancao, John Clark Molyes, Rafael Joshua Sambo, Mark Hill Sanchez, John Lloyd Villabeto, Irene Thursday Bangcuna, Tessa Marie Cale, Febril Gitgit, Patricia Ivan Ligal, Riham Pinduruan, Jamaica Ramos. Mga nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Agri-Fishery Arts, Pangkat Radya Muda. Gurong Tagapayo, Ginoong Renante Merasul, Dexter Africano, Kyle Andrew Algabre, Remark Arante, Carlo Arsenal, James Azul, J. Banyados, James Luis Bainosa, Jeric Lloyd Bihok, J. Mark Campuridondo, John Mark Castro, Ruby John Claudio, Carl Crunyal, Jerry Kupat, Sherwin Fridas, Jake Galing, Jacel Garcia, Mark Hill Hapay, Neljun Labisores, RV Miguela, Piolo Lapus, Clarence J. Morera, Kim Palacio, Valjan Ray Ribleza, Renan Talaro, Mayan Agbas, Siti Sara Ali, Glorim Andoy, Mariel Canong, Maribeth Senesa, Rica Del Campo, Pauline May Chavez, Charity Exclamado, Elinita Fabintangco, Giselle Gubalani, Sara Morera, Jessa Jean Paibano, Catherine Pitin, Rogeline Ripohia, Vicky May Rizane, Aiza Riteza, Jenibet Tapangan, John Rex Mulyes. Mga nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Home Economics, Pangkat Kampilan. Gurong Tagapayo, Ginang Roxanne B. Baldomero, Christian Alusada, John Clark Almirol, Jubert Caballero, Danny Cagol, Kenneth Milagrosa, Arvia Batanga, Honey Rose Bukoy, Agnes Claire Carlet, Apriline Escovelia, Johanna Garcia, Angeline Gomez, Alona Grace Nasong, Mary Chris Nausan, Edeline Pacquiao, Victoria Perez, Leah Marie Suwan, Pia Tobias, Analiza Villanueva, at Eseline Villanueva. Mga nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Industrial Arts, Pangkat Timuay. Gurong Tagapayo, Ginang Nicel G. Tauto, Norhan Alimatol, Ronel Baliwan, Ramsis Baring, Jinel Cabajo, Gail Cadiz, Jake Henry Damuli, John Mark Iling, Norsaid Harim, RJ Largo, Abraham Libaste, Michael J. Manigos, Roy Gel Munso, Jeric Earl Moreno, Junrian Navales, Remart Uano, John Mark Primor, Clarence Salundagit, Kenneth G. Taroy, Jeric Tinde, Randy Vivas, Charil Villacorta. Mga nagsisipagtapos, Baitang 12, Information and Communications Technology, Pangkat D1. Gurong Tagapayo, Ginang Vivienne L. Flores, Marvin Acuhido, Dennis Alacar, Vic Angelo Arangcon, Andres Bangian III, Wendell J. Bualan, Rafi Cabanyero, Kent Andrew Endico, Gerson Falar, Crisanto Lasida Jr., Ayan J. Mabayad, Shaif Makasulong, Melfred Mahinay, Arthur Giselle Cyrus Micaros, Asi Paul Montero, Jazer Kiamco, Adrian Rullion, Vincent Dave Sasan, Eugene Peter Suico, John Mark Tisado, Selvi Zon Vitor, Jocelyn Asidilio, Julian Basloy, Rovelyn Bitaizar, Swetzel Carnijo, Edwina Coley, Joanna Docenas, Anadette Gambong, Nika Obrey Into, Pauline Jane Magallanes, Norsala Mondilo, Mariel Paclibar, Williana Sahulan, Heart Sarile, at Gwen Wenceslao. Mga nagsisipagtapos, baitang 12, Information and Communications Technology, pangkat turugan. Gurong tagapayo, Ginang Sharon S. Puno, Ryan Almenye, John Lloyd Arbanez, Joshua Andre Bellera, Philip G.C. Joel Birondo, Jonathan Bugtong, Owen Cadayuna, Kenneth J. Catalonia, Cotlier John Escasenas, James Barry Gurion, Michael John Yavore, Tyrone Sin Magsayo, Rene Boy Malintad, Jason Molyes, Ronilo Jr. Polistico, Philip Jim Quindica, Jumark Tabat, J. Tunggal, John Rex Villabeto, Princer Ipanto, Elimay Abiliar, Bibilu Aling, Joan Carmina, Lira Jane Claudio, Algie Rose Escarpe, Rowan Gipitulan, Antoinette Lanat, Jessa Lugib, Norly May Mapuda, Josephine Nakua, at Daniela Nicole Sarda.
Sa aming natatangi mga panauhin, ang mga bumubuo ng pamunuan ng Department of Education, mga kagalang-galang na opisyales at pamunuan ng paralang ito, mga guro, mahal naming mga magulang, mga kapwa ko nagsisipagtapos sa taunang panuruan na ito, mga kaibigan, at sa lahat ng mga nanonood at sumbaybay sa virtual na palatuntunan at ika-4 na pagtatapos ng senior high school ng pabansang mataas na paralan ng Pantukan. Isang maalab na pagbati. Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Lubos po ang aking pasasalamat sa pagsapit ng napaka-espesyal na araw na ito at nakamit ang aming minimiting tagumpay na makapagtapos ng kursong sekundarya sa panuruang taon 2020-2021. Batid nating lahat na hindi naging madali ang ating pinagdaanan. Tinatahak natin ang mahabang proseso upang makamit ang ating inaasam-asam na pangarap at tagumpay na makapagtapos kahit sa gitna ng malawakang pandemya na yumanig saan man dako ng mundo. Gayunpaman, ang araw na ito ay nag-iwan ng mahalagang mensahe na nakamarka sa kaibuturan ng ating mga puso at isipan na sa harap ng anumang klaseng pagsubok, ang pagpupursige, pananalig sa Diyos at tiwala sa sarili ang nagsisilbing gabay tungo sa tagumpay. Hindi po madali para sa ating lahat ang kasalukuyang problema. Naranasan natin ang buong taong no face-to-face classes.
Kaagapay lamang natin ang mga self-learning modules. Grounded tayo sa bahay. Limitado ang ating mga galaw. Gayon din ang ating pagkatuto. Kaagapay rin natin halos araw-araw ang ating mga virtual classrooms na tinatawag nating GC ng ibang-ibang subjects. Mga virtual na classmates at mga guro at marami pang mga natatanging karanasan na umusbong sa panahon na ito ng pandemya. Ngunit, nagbunga rin ng matamis ang ating pagsisikap. Kung ating babalikan ang buhay mag-aaral, may tuturing na mahabang paglalakbay rin ang ating natahak sa sekundarya. Sa wakas, narating din natin ang katayuan na ito ng mga nagsisipagtapos o graduates kumbaga. Isa itong patunay na kaya nating umahon at makiayon sa alon ng panahon at buhay. Base sa aking karanasan, nakabuo ako ng kahulugan ng tagumpay. Ito ay pag-alam kung ilang beses kang napagod at nabigo, ngunit hindi mo nakalimutang tumayo at lumaban muli. Siyempre, sa likod nitong tagumpay, may mga taong bukas palad na tumulong. Saludo ako unang-una sa lahat ng ating mga magulang. Lubos po ang aming pasasalamat sa inyong walang sawang suporta at pagmamahal. Ang karangalan na makapagtapos ng sekundarya ay nagpatunay na naniniwala po kayo sa aming kakayahan at pangarap. Kahit sa ganitong paraan ay matutumbasan po namin ang inyong paghihirap kahit alam namin hindi ito sapat. Sa mga magulang ko, hindi ko po kayang humawak ng mabigat na maso. Isang klaseng mahirap na trabaho o pamumuhay upang matustusan ang aking pag-aaral at mga pangangailangan. Lapis o ballpen lamang ang kaya kong pamalit sa ngayon sa inyong mga sakripisyo at paghihirap parang lamang ako ay maalagaan at mapag-aral. Hindi niyo po matiis na ako ay maghirap. Imbis na isa o kalahating sako na laman ay bato, bag at aklat ang daladala ko. Naisip ko rin ang matinding sakripisyo nyo para makuha at mahatid ang aking mga self-learning modules, outputs at mga klase-klaseng pagsasanay. Dama ko ang inyong pagod at sakripisyo kaya hinusayan ko po. Batid ko po na ganito rin ang mga karanasan ng mga kapwa ko nagsisipagtapos at maging ng kanilang mga magulang. Naging limitado man ang ating mga galaw at karanasan, pero bawat araw sa buong taon ay napakalagang alaala na bahagi ng ating pagunlad at pagiging survivors sa henerasyong ito. Sa mga guro ng senior high na Pantukan National High School, tanggapin niyo po ang aming lubos na pagpupugay at paggalang dahil sa inyong matinding dedikasyon sa pagtuturo, maiahawa ang mga kabutihang asal, pagiging modelo ng integridad, at higit sa lahat, ang ihanda kami sa panibagong pinto ng yugto ng buhay. Sa pamunuan ng paaralan, sa masipag na puno guro, Ma'am Emalina B. Ranalan, at ang pangalawang puno guro ng Senior High School, Ma'am Shelo Hazel Ann F. Bayani, saludo po kami lahat. Maraming salamat po. Naway pagpalain pa tayo na buong may kapal. Nais ko ring pasalamatan ang aking mga kaibigan na kilala sa tawag na 7 losers, kaklase, Viva Archimedes, Tangkay and Matiras Pam. Dahil sa loob ng mahabang panahon, naramdaman ko ang inyong pagmamahal nung kayo'y bukas ang isipan at handang makinig sa anumang oras. Ang mga karanasan natin noon ay mananatili sa bawat puso natin. Bago ko tatapusin ang mensaheng ito, nais ko lamang ilahad ang isang napakahalagang aral na aking natutunan. Iyon ay, never dive alone. O huwag kang sumisid ng mag-isa. Alalahanin mo na may kasama ka sa buhay. Hindi ka nag-iisa. Andyan ang Panginoon o si Allah na gumagabay at nagbibigay liwanag sa tuwing binabalot tayo ng kadiliman. Nagbibigay lakas kapag tayo'y napapagod. Naway magpatuloy tayong lumalaban at mangarap. Guys, kinaya natin. Binabati kita. Maligaya pagtatapos Senior High School, Batch 2020-2021. Muli, magandang araw po sa lahat.
Malugod ko pong binabati ang ating mga natatanging panauhin, ang ating pamunuan ng paaralan, ating mga guro, ating mga magulang, mga kapwa ko nagsisipagtapos, mga kaibigan, isang pinagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Sa sandaling ito ay ating bibigyang pagpupugay, pasasalamat ang ating mga dakilang magulang sa kanilang pagtataguyod sa ating pag-aaral at pagsusumikap upang mabigyan tayo ng magandang buhay. Pa, naaalala ko po noong nakapagtapos ako ng Kinder 2, nasa isang entablado po ako, nakatayo at nagbibigay pugay sa mga dakilang magulang natin. Maraming salamat po kasi kahit nasa malayo kayo, nagseserbisyo sa ating bansa, ay hindi niyo po nakalimutan na iparamdam ang pagmamahal sa akin. Noon, si Mama lang po ang nakakapunta dahil alam kong may trabaho po kayo. Pero ngayon, narito po kayo sa aking harapan at ikaw na naman po ang tatanggap ng pagpupugay na inihanda ko para sa mga magulang, para sa inyo. Maraming salamat po sa pag-aaruga sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagmamahal. At lalo po naming pagsisikapan na kami po ay makapagtapos. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng inyong mga sakripisyo. Maraming salamat po sa mga naibigay ninyo sa amin. Pasensya na ho kung may mga pagkakataon man na hindi mabuti ang aming mga nagawa sa inyo. Pero bilang mga magulang, alam ko po na hindi niyo maitatago ang inyong pagmamahal sa amin. Dakila po kayo ni Mama. Dakila po lahat ng mga magulang, mabuhay po kayo. Asahan po ninyo na kaming mga estudyante, mga anak ninyo na magsisipagtapos sa araw na ito, ay inaalay namin ng buong puso ang aming kaganapan at aming tagumpay para sa inyo. Salamat po sa lahat ng mga pangaral sa gabay na ibinigay ninyo sa amin upang kami ay lubusang umunlad at matuto pa sa mga landas na aming tatahakin sa aming buhay. Pa, lubos po ang aking kagalakan sa araw na ito dahil lahat ng inyong sakripisyo, lahat ng inyong pagmamahal na ibinuhos sa akin ay mabubunga po ng isang matamis na tagumpay. Salamat po kahit hindi ko man masabi ang I love you, kahit hindi ko man masabi kung gaano ko kayo kamahal, kahit hindi ko man ma-express lahat ng mga nararamdaman ko sa inyo dahil hindi ako yung klase ng tao na expressive in words. Salamat po. Salamat sa inyo ni Mama. Hindi ko po alam kung saan ko pa ilalagay ang pagpapasalamat ng aking puso. Pagkos ang alam ko lang ay punong-puno ako ng pagmamahal, kasiyahan at tagumpay ngayon. Lahat po ng aking mga tagumpay, lahat po ng aking mga sakripisyo at pagmamahal ay ibubuhos ko po sa inyo. Dakila po kayong mga magulang. Salamat po sa lahat na ibinigay ninyo sa amin. Mahal na mahal ko po kayo ni Mama.
Stacy, anak, salamat sa supli na iyong ibinigay. Salamat sa pagsusumikap sa iyong pag-aaral. Hindi namin pilit sa iyo na makakuha ka ng mataas na marka. Ang gusto lang namin na masaya mong abutin ang nais mo. Lagi mong tandaan na nandito lang kami nagagabay sa iyo. At sa iyong pagtatapos ngayon, mabigyang saysay ang aming pagsisikap para sa iyo. Salamat at mahal na mahal ka namin ng Mama mo.
may sakit, dadampian ng noon ang halik. At kapag gabi ay malamig, yayakapin din ng mahigpit. Ipapanalangin at pupumutan ng pag-ibig.
Tanda ko pa ganyan kayo sa akin, ganihan kayo sa aming magkakapatid. Hindi ko malilimutan walang kapantay ninyong pag-ibig. Huwag kayong mag-alala, sa puso't isip ko'y nakatanim, sa aking samayahay patalmak rin. Walang katumbas ninyong pag-ibig.
Aking mga anak ay ang kayunti, kung lumuluhay patatahanin. Babantayan kung may sakit, dadampian ng noon ang halik. At kapag gabi ay malamig, yayakapin din ng mahigpit. Ipapanalangin at kukumutan ng pag-ibig.
Aking mga anak kaya hindi, kung lumuluhay patatahanin.
Babantayan kung may sakit, dadampian ng noon ang halik. At kapag gabi ay malamig, yayakapin din ng mahigpit. Ipapanalangin at kukumutan ng pag-ibig. Lagi yung katumbas, palagi yung katapat. Mahal kong nanay,
Mahal kong kayanay,
salamat po.
Isang maalab na pagbati. Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagtutok sa virtual na palatuntunan at ika-4 na pagtatapos ng Senior High School ng Pambansang Mataas na Paaralan ng Pantukan. Ako po ay lubos na nagagalak sa tagumpay na aming nakamit, ang mga nagsisipagtapos sa taon na ito. Ang mensaheng ito ay aking inialay sa aming mga mahal at butihing guro ng Pambansang Mataas na Paaralan ng Pantukan Integrated Senior High School bilang pagpupugay at pasasalamat. Ako po ay lubos na naniniwala na ang buhay, lalo na sa aming mga kabataan, ay puno ng mga pagsubok. Dahil dito, kami ay nangangailangan ng gabay sa tinuturing naming mga pangalawang magulang, ang mga magigiting na guro ng paaralan na ito, upang malampasan ang anumang mga pagsubok na aming kinaharap. Malaking hamon ang aming pinagdaanan, lalong-lalo na sa taunang panuruan na ito, dulot ng pandemya. Ngunit ito'y aming nalampasan sa awa ng Diyos, sa tulong ng aming mga magulang at ng aming mga guro. Kaya, isa pong malaking karangalan ang pagkakataong ito na magbigay pugay sa kanila. Muli, pangalawang
magulang kung sila'y ating tawagin. Nagsisilbi rin silang ilaw tungo sa landas ng karunungan. Bagamat inihambing ko sila na parang kandila na inuubos ang kanilang sarili, ngunit walang kupas pa rin ang kanilang sigla at lakas at patuloy ang pag-apoy sa pagganap ng kanilang katungkulan, mabigyan lamang ng liwanag ang daang tinatahak natin patungo sa ating mga pangarap. Kaya sa ating mga guro, sa pangungulo ng ating kagalang-galang na punong guro, Ginang Imalinda B. Ranalan, at sa ating butihing ikalawang punong guro ng Senior High School, Ginang Shelo Hazel F. Bayani, malugod po naming ipinaabot ang taus-puso naming pasasalamat. Maraming salamat po sa inyong walang sawang pagtuturo, makamit lamang ang aming inaasam-asam na kaalaman at tagumpay na makapagtapos ng kursong sekundarya sa paaralang ito. Tulad ng isang magulang, kailanman ay hindi po kayo nawala ng pag-unawa sa aming mga mag-aaral na siyang lubos naming pinapasalamatan. Dama po namin ang mabigat na hamon dulot ng pandemya, ngunit ito'y inyong pinapagaan kahit kapalit nito ay karagdagang mga gawain para sa inyo at pagpupuyat tuwing gabi. Ma'am, Sir, kayo po ay tinuturing naming mga bayani, nagmamahal at nag-aalala sa inyong mga mag-aaral. Salamat po sa lahat ng mga payo, sa lahat ng kaalamang aming natutunan mula sa inyo, hindi lamang sa larangan ng akademiko, kundi pati na rin po sa pakikibaka sa tunay na buhay at sa mga alaalang kayo'y aming nakasama. Masaya naming babaunin ang mga gintong kaalaman na magsisilbing gabay sa isa pang makabuluhang pagtahak sa susunod pang kabanata ng aming buhay. Kailanman, hindi po namin kayo malilimutan at mga pagsasama nating walang kapantay. Hindi man po sapat ang mga katagang maraming salamat, ngunit gagawin po namin ang lahat ng aming makakaya upang makamit ang aming mga pangarap nang sa ganon ay hindi po masasayang ang inyong mga sakripisyo. Sa panghuli, amin pong ihahabilin sa inyo mula po sa ikabuturan ng aming mga puso ang mga katagang, mahal po namin kayo at maraming salamat po. Saludo po kami sa inyo, aming mga mahal na guro. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.
Time I look back on this road, you'll always be a part of who I am. Everything I know, every seed of greatness that you've sown, through good and bad your love has watched me grow. You teach me right from wrong, inspire me to be strong. You carry anywhere in my heart. You will always stay. In this moment, let me say how I'm grateful every day. You were here to guide my way. When I'm lost beside me, stay. In this moment, let me say, you turn my little into great. There's no fear, my dreams away. With you, ooh, all that I can be means so much 'cause you believe in me. You show me how to live with dignity. When the lessons end, I can share with you just like a friend. Your loving smiles and frowns keep me safe. You teach me right from wrong, inspire me to be strong. You carry every way in my heart. You will always stay. In this moment, let me say how I'm grateful every day. You were here to guide my way when I'm lost beside me. Stay in this moment, let me say you turn my little into great. There's no fears, my dreams away with you. Stay in this moment, let me say how I'm grateful every day. You were here to guide my way when I'm lost beside me. Stay in this moment, let me say you turn my little into great. There's no fears, my dreams awake with you. Thank you.
Sa mga kapwa ko nagsisipagtapos, itaas ang inyong mga kanang kamay at sumunod sa akin. Panunumpa ng katapatan sa Alma Mater. Ako, si Margaret Impas, buong puso na nanunumpa na maging tapat sa pambansang mataas na paaralan ng Pantukan Integrated Senior High School. Matapat kong isasagawa ang dakilang mithiin ng aking alma mater na nagpupunyagi sa katangian at kahusayan. Buong pagpapakumbaba at katapatan, ang aking iaalay, alang-alang sa ipinagkaloob nitong diploma, patuloy na manatiling may kababaang loob at responsibilidad kanino man. Bilang pasasalamat at pagiging tapat sa aking alma mater, sisikapin kong maging isang mabuting mamamayan, magkaroon ng maayos na pamumuhay, na angkop sa natatangi nitong dangal. Ako ay taimtim na nanunumpa na aking isa sa buhay, ang mga natamong kasanayan, kaalaman at kakayahan, para sa ikabubuti ng aking sarili, kapakanan ng aking pamilya, serbisyo at paglilingkod sa aking bayan. Kasihan nawa ako ng Diyos.
Stumble through your days, but your head hung low. Your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in the maze. You were asleep inside, but you can't shake away. This is just a dead man walking, thinking that's the only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up and the car's behind you. Tell the world the way to find it. Left behind you, never mind. You'll never be the same.
Come alive, go and ride your light. let it burn so bright, reaching up to the sky. And it's open wide, you're electrified.
And the world becomes so fantasy, cause you're more than you could ever be, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open.
You know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. See it in your eyes. You believe that light, that you need to hide your face, afraid to step outside, so you lock the door. But don't you stay that way.
No more living in those shadows, you and me, we know that how it goes.
Cause once you see it all, you'll never be the same. Leave the light that's shining, but the light can keep on shining. You can prove there's more to you, you cannot be afraid. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light, let it burn so bright, reaching up to the skies. And it's open wide, you're electrified.
But the world becomes so fantasy, cause you're more than you could ever be, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open.
We know we can't go back again to the world that you were living in, cause we're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. Come on, come in, come on.
To anyone who's bursting with a dream.
Come on, you hear the call. To anyone who's searching for a way to break free.
When the road becomes so fantasy, cause you're more than you could ever be, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open.
And we know we can't go back into the world that you were living in, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. Because I can't see any more than you could ever be, so dreaming with your eyes wide open.
We know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open.
Cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive.
My warm and heartfelt felicitations to the senior high graduates of Pantukan National High School. I'd like to commend the courage and determination of our graduates for continuing their education in spite of the challenge that we have been experiencing because of the COVID-19 pandemic. You are now on your extra mile toward achieving your goals, with your team strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic. May you continue to strive harder in order to achieve your dreams and become future leaders of our society. My salute goes also to their mentors, our equally courageous and determined teachers, for continuing to find ways and looking for strategies in order to continue giving the best education to our students in spite of the various challenges that we are experiencing, especially in this new normal situation. I would like also to commend the parents of these young graduates for their continued support and encouragement to their children. The success of our children is also our success. May you continue to support them until they will be able to achieve their goals and become professionals. Again, congratulations and mabuhay ang 2021 Senior High School graduates.
My courtesy to the school's Division Superintendent of DepEd Davao de Oro, Eupemia T. Gamutin, CESO 5, to Dr. Romel R. Handayan, the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Honorable Governor of Davao de Oro, Governor J.B. Tyrone L. Uy, Honorable Congressman of District 2, Attorney Ruel Peter S. Gonzaga, our Municipal Mayor, Honorable Roberto M. Yugu, the Honorable Vice Mayor Madel Cervantes, and the Sangguniang Bayan members of the Municipality of Pantukan, the school principals, teachers, parents, graduates, with a happy heart, I am extending my warmest congratulations to every graduate of all the schools of Pantukan North District for your graduation and completion exercises for school year 2020-2021. Your success spelled out strength of character, commitment, and excellence as you successfully accomplish your aimed target, even amidst difficulty and challenges brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. No amount of fear due to threats in transmission of the virus, and happiness because you haven't seen your classmates and teachers, boredom because you are working alone with your self-learning module at home that can hamper your strong determination to continue to reach your goal. With the joint efforts of the parents and teachers in helping you deliver the instruction, provide a great impact to your lives, which you ought to be grateful for. It explicitly sent a reminder to everyone that when schools, families, and community groups work together to support learning, learners tend to do better in schools and achieve more. To the graduates and completers, may you bring with you the life's lessons in this very inspiring story of the rocks, pebbles, and sand. This is the story. Once a professor entered the classroom with a glass jar, rocks, pebbles, and sand. The students were amused to see what he was up to. First, he started filling the rock parts into the jar until he couldn't add any more. He asked the students if the jar was full, and everybody nodded yes. He then started putting the pebbles inside the jar, which went inside through the small gaps, and he shakes the jar to allow the pebbles to get into those vacant spaces in between the rocks. He asked again the same question to the students, and they again said that the jar was full. Finally, he poured the sand inside the jar, which went through the minute gaps and got filled in the jar. The professor explained that this is how you should set priorities in life. Rock is like your family, while pebbles are like your career, and sand is like the least priorities in life and unnecessary quarrels and egos. If you put sand on the jar first, it will get easily filled up, leaving no space for rocks and pebbles. In this trying time, you should identify your priorities in life and develop a good strategy to work towards fulfilling your dreams, rather than wasting your time and effort on unnecessary aspects of life. In behalf of DepEd Pantukan North District, happy completion and graduation day.
Ang pagpapalakas ng edukasyon sa panahong ito ng pandemya ay talagang isang malaking hamon. Noon pa man ay lagi na nating pinapalakas ang kalidad ng edukasyon, ngunit nahaharap tayo ngayon sa bagong normal kung saan kailangan nating baguhin ang mga modalidad at diskarte sa pag-aaral at pagtuturo. Ang mga ito ay kailangang makatugon sa ating mga pangangailangan. Mahirap, ngunit may dalang saya ito para sa atin. Ang aming minamahal na mga graduates at mga magulang, ang taong pangkasalukuyan ay maisusulat sa ating kasaysayan sa dalawang magkakaibang paraan. Ang isa ay magiging kwento ng katatagan. Ang isa naman ay kwento ng pagtuklas at pagkamalikhain. Hindi mahalaga kung paano natin titingnan ang bawat kwento. Ang mahalaga ay nahaharap tayo sa isang katotohanan na tayo ay may kanya-kanyang kwento ng kaligtasan at tagumpay. Nagkaroon tayo ng isang taon na walang harapan na pakikipag-ugnayan sa loob ng silid-aralan, na ipagpatuloy natin ang pagbibigay ng edukasyon sa pamamagitan ng tulong ng mga module o online instruction o radio and TV-based instruction. Pinupuri ko ang bawat paaralan sa paghahanda ng kanilang learning continuity plan na may mga kahaliling aksyon at solusyon para sa mga nangangailangan ng interbensyon. Ang ating higit sa 1.4 na milyong mga nagpatala sa mga pampubliko at pribadong paaralan mula sa kindergarten hanggang grade 12 ay nagbahagi ng kanilang mga kwento ng kagalakan at kalungkutan. Ang ilan sa kanila ay natutuwa na maranasan ang pananatili at pag-aaral sa bahay kasama ang kanilang mga magulang o kapatid, habang ang iba naman ay nalulungkot na hindi nakikita ang kanilang mga kamag-aral at guro. Ang ating higit na 44,000 mga guro ay nagsumikap ng husto upang matyak na walang mag-aaral ang maiiwan. Pinupuri ko ang kanilang mga sakripisyo, pagsusumikap at maraming mga likha. Nagsilabasan ang mga potensyal ng ating mga guro sa panahong ito ng pandemya. Nasaksihan natin kung paano sila naging instant videographers, broadcasters, manunulat, artista, bikers, at marami pa. Napatunayan natin na ang edukasyon ay maaaring magpatuloy anumang oras at saan man, kahit na sa pandemic na nagbabanta sa atin. Binabati ko kayong lahat, mga nagtapos, mga magulang, mga guro, at sa lahat ng mga namumuno sa edukasyon. Sa pamamagitan ng pagtingin sa lahat ng mga hamon na ito bilang mga pagkakataong matuto o lumago, na ipakita ninyo ang inyong katatagan. Ang kagawaran sa oras na ito ay nagagalak na makita kayong lahat na mas matatag. Ang pandemic na ito ay siyang nagkonekta sa ating lahat upang isipin ang kaligtasan at kapakanan ng bawat isa. Naway, patuloy tayong manalangin para sa pagaling. Huwag nating tanggalin ang pag-asa sa ating puso.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously, not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your father's assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, And perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Lift up the trumpet, let us sing a joyful song to our alma mater here. A shining star on the southern sky
sipag at dedikasyon sa pagkamit ng minimithing layunin ay muli nating pinapatunayan na susi sa isa na namang matagumpay na pagdiriwang ng maluhalhating pagtatapos ng mga mag-aaral sa taon na ito. Sa mga nagsisipagtapos, aming hangad na inyong ipagpatuloy na isa-isip, isa-puso at isa-buhay ang ibinahaging karunungan at kabutihang asal ng inyong alma mater na kilala bilang Home of Character and Excellence.